Oh yeah, sexy biscuits. Nice.
Long Boys 1975. A YouTuber's on the rise. Reviewing games late at night and sometimes friends. But Long Boys 1975.
This is Kwah on the ZX Spectrum, released by Melbourne House in 1986. I'm continuing a look at some comic book games. This is obviously released by Melbourne House, and it's their own IP. It's not based on an actual superhero, but you are a superhero. You are Kevin, whose alter ego is Red Hawk. He becomes kind of like Captain Marvel when he says the word, I was going to say Shazam, when he says the word Kwah. So the first game then therefore was it was obviously a success because this got released, and it was 1985, so I'll let that off for having very, very poor sound effects. And obviously this is the same game engine, but yeah, so apologies for the background noise. I do live on the British Road in the West Country. There's a car broken down outside my house right now, and apparently it takes half the neighbourhood to change a tyre. But yeah, this is a graphic text-based adventure. Top half of the screen is displayed like comic book panels, and the bottom half of the screen is where you enter your commands, and there are shortcut keys, which will make sense when I get into it, which explains where I was going wrong in the first game when I played it, because I didn't realise that you can't just type Kwah, or you can't type say Kwah. You have to use the shortcut to get the is it called parentheses? Double speech marks is what I call it. So look, you can see it's the same game engine. Top of the screen, you have to press space. If you input the wrong command, get used to that beep, by the way. It will happen a lot. Apologies for the noisy motorbike bastard, because there's always one, isn't there? Thanks, buddy. Yeah, so you have to press space to cancel your bad command, and then if you look at the bottom of the screen, you can see there are shortcut keys which you activate by pressing or holding symbol shift, and then 1 to 10, is it? Because you can see, look, you got get, drop, say, Kwah, examine, play, stop, record. I don't know what that is. Stow, and yeah. What's the difference between stop and stow? Store, stash. I don't know. Above the big white space, which is where you can enter your commands, to the left you'll see your time. To the right of that you will see heart, which is represented by that bar, which I'm assuming is your health, and beneath that is a smiley face. So I'm going to assume that is, I don't know, your well-being, the mood. Don't know. To the right of that space, that's blank square, will be, I think, let's press space, showing you, oh, it's an arrow, so I don't know, directions, north, south, west, because you enter like north, south, west, east, stuff like that, to move around like a traditional adventure game. But anyway, Red Hawk lands outside. This is on the Commodore, and I want to say the Amstrad. I'm raising my voice because that's a question. Don't know. But yeah, Red Hawk lands outside the mansion drive. So I've had a very quick look at what we actually have to do. But yeah, so you got shortcuts. So if I press shift and 1, get, drop, I'm holding shift, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, anyway, enter. What? Because, you know, yeah. And then that's a nice green colour, isn't it? That's not difficult to read at all. And then you press space because you have to cancel your command. But so we want to turn into Kevin, who's our alter ego. Are you the same person? Or is it like a Captain Marvel thing going on where you are a different person? I'm talking about like the comic books here, not the god-awful movies. Because isn't it in the sequel to The Dark Knight Returns, there's a picture of a really old bearded Captain Marvel, and the boy who says Shazam, he's died from cancer. So Captain Marvel, terrified to have a whole look at the convoluted story of the Battle of the Rights, or who can and who can't call Captain Marvel, maybe that's why he's called Shazam now. Don't know. Because obviously there was a Marvel, Captain Marvel, but yeah. But he's terrified to turn back into, or say Shazam, because I think the panel says, where does a dream go when you wake up? It's dark, but yeah. So we got to turn into Kevin, so we press, that's a very good superhero, alter ego name 3, say, and then Kwah. And I've got no delete, so that's the problem with this. Kwah, in case you didn't realise. Kevin returns. Mild-mannered Kevin. So we have to have a look. This is just a very quick and very poor gameplay. I'm just going to give you a feel for it because I ballsed up the first gameplay. I didn't know what I was doing, basically. But, you know, some people apparently can't understand just a quick and very poor gameplay of... Look, Kevin looks around the mansion drive. Kevin sees a camera. I'm assuming that's a security camera because we have to show our pass because we are obviously a reporter. It says show at the bottom of the screen. Don't know. Show pass space to camera. It's very difficult to type quickly on a rubber mat keyboard. It really is. Feels like fondling a zombie. Show pass to camera. Kevin shows the pass to the camera. The camera whirs and the gates unlock. Kevin enters the gate. See, I love the aesthetic of this. See, I wasn't a massive fan of text-based adventures as a kid. I did play this as a kid. My brother Jason had it because he was a massive fan of text-based adventures, but I was a massive fan of comic books, so I just like the aesthetic. It certainly would, I guess, draw people in who wouldn't normally play graphic text-based adventure games. But anyway, so they slam shut behind him. Right, press record. I don't know what we're recording on. Oh, hang on. No. I can't delete. Or do I just shift? No. And then you have to cancel inventory. A press pass, a tape recorder. Okay, so that's where my press pass came from, and a tape recorder. Press record. Kevin presses the record button. Thanks, Kevin. Good job, Kevin. And then say Kwah, I guess. Like I said, I just had a quick look at a video to work out what to do. I'm assuming that this wasn't as successful as the first game then, because wouldn't there have been a sequel to this? Or had it just run its course? Kwah. Kwah! Red Hawk is here. See now, what I said about saying you have to use the shortcuts, because if I just say Kwah, it's a very satisfying word to say. Kwah confuses Red Hawk. Yeah, really, Red Hawk, not the sharpest tool in the shed, are you? Press stop. Oh, hang on, space. That gets irritating. Thanks, noisy tractor bastard. I got double glazing, trust me. It sucks to be me, living on the busiest road in the West Country. Red Hawk hasn't got the recorder because there's no room in his tights, apparently. But you know, that's a nice touch. So because we have to stop recording, I'm not sure why, I have to space cancel, turn back into Kevin. Oh, that's caps, Dave, you retard. Say Kwah. 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 What happens if he's flying above the city and it accidentally says Kwah or something? We get something in his throat and it makes a noise like Kwah. Well, he better bloody say Kwah again pretty fucking quickly, hadn't he? Is he like Superman? Is he invulnerable? Don't know. Anyway, I don't know if there's a limit for the time, so you run out is what I say when I mean that. But so press stop. Kevin presses the stop button, and yeah, so look, I mean, you can see underneath my health now that there's one, you know, line indication, if you will, next to the smiley face. Is that my achievement? And to the right of that, I'm not sure what the deal with the arrows are. Up. Kevin looks for a way up, but he can't find one. Presumably I can go down now. Down. Kevin climbs down into The advanced workshop. Oh, okay. Ah, so yeah. So that it's indications of where you can go. So up. Well, presumably then I can go east. Right, I want to stay here, so I'll get rid of that. Fuck up the command is what I'm doing. The guard sees Kevin. Who are you? He is puzzled. Kevin looks for a way up, but can't find one. So we want to go east? South, sorry. Kevin looks away south, but he can't find one. North. West. Kevin goes east. Kevin enters. Kevin has been captured. Carter. I don't know what I can do here. I can't say Kwah, can I? Because look, I'm gagged. Shift. I'm gonna try it though. Kwah. Okay, that's kind of cool. Untie ropes. No idea what I gotta do. So I'm gonna go back, reset it, because I know what to do a little bit more in the other one. And quite frankly, I haven't got fucking Scooby what to do here, but it says I can go down. Kevin is bound and gagged. Kevin's having a bad day. Right, gotta restart. Right, so what have I got to do? Say Kwah. And then Kevin returns. Look. Kevin looks around. Mansion Drive. Kevin sees a camera. Right. Show. Page pass. To camera. Kevin says to pass to the camera. Kevin's cooking on gas. Press record. I'm assuming that I have to do this. Like I said, I cheated. Kevin presses the record button. Press stop. Kevin presses the stop button. North. Kevin goes north. Kevin's reception. Wait. Dr. Lee enters. Ah! Comic book racial stereotype guy. Oh, he didn't read any of that. Follow me. Kevin follows him. Well then. Do I say Kwah now? Say a command, yeah, 3. Well, yeah, because you've been using it already, Dave. Say to Dr. Lee. Tell me about mansion. Say to Dr. Lee, tell me about mansion. Why did it say in his speech bubble? It goes far underground. Evil hideout much. Anyone? So we're going to transform in front of him, are we? Brave. Ah, Scheißen. Space. Shift. Say. Kwah. Kwah. Excuse me, convenient. Dr. Lee leaves the room. Kwah, kwah! Red Hog is here. Gas enters the room. Convenient, Dr. Lee. Convenient. Anyway, I think you get the gist. How you input commands and you interact. Now, I wanted to play because obviously it's a comic book game and it's a sequel to the original game, but I also wanted to show you that, you know, the input does make more sense, and it was right there all along because you've got shortcuts across the bottom of the screen. Anyway, as always, I'd love to know what you're thinking, especially if you played this back in the day. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you later.